All right, so what's going on? One of the commandments, biblical commandments, it says, you will not worship other gods other than me, okay, from the Most High Elohim. All right, we have another scripture, I believe it was like in Leviticus or Exodus, okay, that you should not put any other gods above, all right, or any statues above me, all right, same old thing, all right, when the Most High was making his covenant with Moses. All right. That being said, some people don't learn. Okay. I know that we're in a time that people, you do what you have to do. It's a different time now. We're in a different environment. I understand that you guys, ordinary people like myself and you, okay? Some people like are really in need and so forth. Some people are wondering where they're going to get the next dollar to feed their family and all that. All right. But it's one of the things where you have to keep that, what is called idolatry, or worry too much about money. You really have to keep that in check, okay? You really, really do. Because it's something, idolatry is a spirit, is something that could get the best of you, all right? Even me. And I'll explain that here a little bit later. That being said, I want to talk about Kanye West, all right? And it's not like Kanye West is really hurting for money, okay? Because Kanye West is actually one of the richest people in the U.S., definitely the richest person in entertainment, okay? Particularly the rap game. Worth over 3.5 billion dollars. This guy's a billionaire and acting the way that he's acting. That being said, okay, Mr. West and I believe it was Candace Owens, all right, was caught at a rally wearing White Lives Matter, you know, t-shirts. And look, there's no disrespect to white people at all, okay? But I'm just talking about the, more of the story here. Lately, he's been in the news, making waves with China, I guess, and Gap, and so forth. All right. So, of course, you already know that Kanye West, so-called Christian, all right, that born again Christian, is basically a Scientologist. Okay, his parents was inside Scientology. All right, this so-called Christian. I'm trying to turn off the road here. All right, that just goes to show that basically he exposed himself by doing this, and I'll tell you why. Have you realized that every time a project comes up, he's ready to make a project, then he acts a fool. Okay, every time. All right, he's in the news with Donald Trump and other things. Okay, he makes a hype about his separation with Kim, making Donda. All right, and you never know if they're really getting along behind closed doors, because a lot of those marriages are arranged business marriages. Okay, Kim Kardashian is one of those. Okay, fake booty, fake body part girls. All right, she's an ultra sex kitten. Her and her sisters. All right, are put in the industry to watch over these guys. Okay, and basically they're Jesuits to stir up tension amongst men in this industry. Okay, they're basically succubuses with the spirit of what's her name? I forgot that woman's name, Jezebel. All right, but I digress. It's one of the things that you need not to pay attention to, or maybe to make a series as if you're a podcaster about this man and what he's doing, because he knows exactly what he's doing. Okay, other than maybe taking his money, maybe trying to help people, I don't know, that are less fortunate, maybe, do things like, I don't know, he could buy a patch of land, a large patch of land, and he could build his own community, that type of thing, okay? And he's not really giving up much, all right, for being $3.3 billion. I believe this is what Akon is supposed to be doing in Africa, okay? To take that money and be able to build a community. When you have that kind of money, really all you need to do is really, Kanye West is pretty much to build his legacy, okay? This guy with all this money and still unhappy, okay? Still making waves, all right? And I'm just saying that for every man. You know, not too long ago, I had some ideas about stock trading, okay? But the intent was, you know, and I have to be really careful. I have to break down of why I'm doing, because we got these gangsters to say that I'm a idolater, I'm more worried about money. But what I want to try to do is tell people about a craft and try to show people a craft, okay? So they can be able to monetize their skills or talents and ideas, okay? And even if it doesn't work, you know, maybe you could look at other areas outside of that. That's what I want to teach. But we have these gang stalkers with no life, okay? People like Mr. President, all right, that like to talk behind my back and try to use me for an example, okay? Like today where he says the church going wild when he throws temper tantrums out the golf course, all right, and likes to threaten, you know, to snatch up family members and all that in my family, all right, and make death threats, so-called man of God, you know, and want to talk about others, okay? I do know it takes, in conclusion, I do know that it takes money to run things, okay? You do need money, but money is not the primary, and I said this time and time again, the primary motive is. So you need to be very, very careful. Always put the Most High first and pray. And when you do end up, you know, getting whatever blessings, give back, you know, give praise and all that, okay? And something that I need to remind myself as well. In fact, I gave $50 to the Red Cross today to try to help people out there in Puerto Rico, all right? Each one teach one. But let me know what you think about the video here, all right? That basically this is a ploy, okay, a stunt that Kanye West, in my opinion, is doing, all right? Because he wants to either make come out with a project, okay, or basically he wants that hug and opinion. And people already know who Kanye West is, okay? What does he need to hype for? For what reason? Why? All right. Subscribe, like, share, leave your comments. Cash App, $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.